Good evening. So this should be part 4 or 5, I really don't know which, of my Sinai map mission. So for those who have not seen the other parts, a gentleman who I'll have a link to his post went through and put everything on here, using Google Earth, all these locations, all the real SAM site locations, all that good stuff. Did an amazing job, and far better than I could do. So I felt like I could at least do the thing, which I sat all the SAM sites down, and then I added some SHORADs and some AAA sites, and then I went through and said, you know what? How about I do a mission with the Strike Eagle, since I just switched from doing Hornet to the Strike Eagle, and I'm not one of those people that like to fly multiple crafts at one time. I gotta get into it. I gotta believe, baby. It's a serious business. Just like the meme says. I'm a real F-18 pilot. So, all kidding aside, no, I just got to dedicate to learning the systems, and there's a lot. I consider the F-15 Strike Eagle to be quite a bit more complicated than the Hornet, but it's been great so far. So, mission. In this kind of fantasy alternate history, whatever you want to call it, United States and Israel have... things have escalated to the point that we decided that we had to make a strike on this nuclear reactor site in Egypt. Clearly not based on any type of real life geopolitics. But, maybe you consider it like a Yom Kippur in 2023. So, it's a robust air defense system. And I tried to run it with some AI seed assets, but I tell you, to be honest with you, AI is not always the best, but more to the point, DCS doesn't do a good job representing electronic warfare. It doesn't do a very good job representing a lot of assets. It's a study sim level for fighter jets and warbirds and stuff like that. So what I did was I thought, instead of throwing these seed assets on here, why don't I simulate it? And I simulate like there was a massive multi-package strike using electronic warfare, jammers, growlers, AWACS, your naval fire, Tomahawk, cruise missile strikes, standoff, B-52s, standoff cruise weapons, cruise missiles. Everything. Kitchen sink approach. Taking out as many of the known sites as possible. Knocking out early warning radars. All that good stuff. And so I took every SAM system and made a trigger for it. And so let's re-see this. So mission start. Say, look at this. This is SA2 site. Flag 16. There's going to be a 1 in 4 chance. So if flag equals 3, it'll activate the unit. So there's a 1 in 4 chance for every SAM site. And then for the AAA sites, I put down a 1 in 3 chance. So again, flag equals 3, it's going to be activated. The SAM sites are all 1 unit. So one, or one, you know what I mean. The AAAs are multi. So like this unit of AAAs is like 8. And they're spread throughout. So that way, if this group activates, it's not going to be, okay, you'll just have 8 here or just have 8 here. What it is, your chances are it's going to be spread out with AAAs around the map. So that's what it is. And, when you look at it here, it's a lot. So even when, with the 1 in 4 and 1 in 3 chance, it's still going to be pretty heavy. I consider adding some seed packages even still with those triggers and everything. Haven't made a decision yet on that. And that's where I'd like to have some other people play test it. This does use some mods. Uses the triple digit SAMs mods. It uses the some nuclear reactor site mods. And that's where, these are. And so I do say I put a link to all that. So everything's in the description, a link to the mods, and a link to the GitHub that's got the mission. So I have made some changes. One change, there's a SA-15 right here with this SA2 site. every single time that thing spawned, coming in low, and right about here, I'd start to get hit with the radar. I start to take some evasive action. It was never enough. I couldn't outmaneuver it every time I was getting shot down when it happened. So I moved it over here. I didn't eliminate it. And there's a few SA-15 sites on there, but I thought it's just making it too difficult. So either what I'd have to do is try to take that site out every time, which is really isn't about destroying SAM sites. This is really about destroying the reactor and trying to evade the SAM sites. And so it just wasn't working well for me. So I moved it. Now I have one that starts in the air and one that Strike Eagle that starts on the ground. And I highly encourage anybody that downloads this, change it. Change whatever you want. This has an ingress and egress route. Again, change it. I've modified just in the air. So most time I come in low and come in through here and do this. I have went in high over here, got an idea where the SAMs are actually located, and then drop to the ground and try to cut between where the existing ones. While I'm running the mission, I haven't hid these on the F10 map yet. While I run the mission, I do it after the fact, to see, okay, where did they actually spawn? They will be hidden for the final version, but for right now, like I said, I'm not hiding them just so as people play test, do stuff, they can see what they need to see. So I'm going to make some additional edits and add some more eye candy around there and do a few other things, and then I'm going to post this video and post an updated download for the mission. So please, like I said, if you're interested, check it out. I appreciate everybody. Have a great evening.